Would you like to know the perfect diet? The perfect diet is like the fountain of youth. People have been looking for it since, well, forever. You can find dietary recommendations from the Roman Empire, from medieval times, all the way up to the present day. And on the internet, everyone, and I mean everyone, can share their opinion. And there are what? About 1.5 billion of those. So someone should tell you you should eat, well, pick any random food you want and they'll tell you how healthy it is. Then someone else will tell you that that same food is basically poison. You name it, someone says it's good, someone says it's bad. It's confusing, it's frustrating. And what do most middle aged guys end up doing? They just give up. They go back to eating stuff, the standard American diet. And the result? Just look around you. And sadly, in the mirror too. It's one big reason that guys lose their mojo. Hey there, my name is Dr. Tim Gersmar, and I help middle-aged guys to recover their mojo so that they can feel good, look good, perform well, and age healthfully. If you're a middle-aged guy who feels like he's lost his mojo and you would like actionable next steps on what to do to start getting it back again, let me help you. Just click on the link below this video and I will send you my insights, which are free of BS, hype, and fads, all for free. So please just click below. Okay, here's the deal. There are a handful of things that every guy who wants to feel good, look good, perform well, and age healthfully needs to do. I call them the health foundations. And one of them is to eat a generally healthy diet. But what is a healthy diet? Well, one thing almost all of us agree on is that the standard American diet, the thing most of us are eating, is unhealthy. Okay, so we know if we want to be healthy, we need to eat something that is not the standard American diet. But how do we make sense of all the conflicting information out there? I mean, should we do a carnivore or meat only diet or a vegan plant only diet? Should we eat high carb or low carb or every other variation out there that you can think of? The simple answer here is we need to zoom out and look at the big picture. And of course, we don't want this video to drag on into a 2-hour lecture on healthy eating, so let's just skip all that and cut right to the chase. What does the big picture tell us? It says that there are 6 principles to a healthy diet. So let's go through them. First, we need to avoid foods that are harmful to you. Whether it's allergies, intolerances, or other issues, if a food specifically causes problems for you, it doesn't matter how otherwise healthy it might be, it's a problem for you. Second, calorie appropriate. And this is the single biggest issue. Why are we fat? What is the single greatest contributor to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and more? It's simply we're eating too much. Long term, a healthy diet is a calorie appropriate diet for us and our needs, giving us the energy we need to be active and healthy and to maintain a healthy, stable weight. Third, a healthy diet is a nutritious diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and all the other nutrients that your body needs to work well. Fourth, sustainable. Like we've mentioned before, eating healthy for a meal or a week or a 30-day challenge is not going to get and keep you healthy for the long term. It's what you're eating most of the time, over time, that's going to matter. So our food has to be, fifth, tasty. It does not matter how healthy it is. If we don't actually enjoy it, we're not going to eat it for very long. And sixth, convenient and affordable. If it requires hours to prepare or costs tons of money, it's not going to be something that we keep doing. So all those super fancy, super expensive meals you see on the internet, yeah, forget those. The good news is that within these guidelines, there is a lot of room to find a healthy diet that works for us. The other good news is you don't have to eat a perfect diet or a perfectly clean diet in order to be healthy. You can eat a cookie or donut or other kinds of tasty food and still be healthy. But the reality is you can't eat as many cookies or donuts or other foods as you'd like to, or at least that's true if you're me. Okay, let's get to today's takeaway. First, if you've been thinking you need to adopt some crazy strict hard diet in order to be healthy, if you think you have to do a 30 or 90-day protocol to drop some weight and feel good, you don't. Now, it is perfectly okay to do a big diet reset if you want to. For some guys, it's the kick in the pants they need, but ultimately you don't need to. The starting place for most middle-aged guys is not any particular diet, but a meal template. So let's talk about that. When you look at your plate, first that there's some sort of protein with each meal, such as lean meats, low-fat dairy if you tolerate it, and or beans or tofu with each meal. You aim for about a quarter to a third of your plate to be protein, or roughly about the size of your palm. Second, veggies, any kind, anyway. Aim for a third to half of your plate to be veggies, and for most guys, the more the better. Fruit is great too. Despite what some people on the internet will tell you, studies show that even diabetics see improvement by adding more fruit into their diet. Third, some sort of starch or carbs. That last quarter to a third of your plate with something like rice or other whole grains or potatoes, or yes, even some pasta. Now, do you have to get it perfect right away? No, don't overthink it. Remember, this is not a 30-day reset or a drop weight fast scheme. This is about finding a sustainable, healthy diet that's going to help you to feel better, look better, perform well, and age healthfully for the long term. This is a starting place, and you will need to fine tune and adjust things from there, finding what and critically how much works for you. And are you a failure if you have a cookie or a treat? No, but most of us are eating way too many. We want to aim for 80% of our diet to be made up of healthier choices, and the remaining 10 to 20% of the time we have room for treats. Now, we'll talk more in the future about different ways to start a healthy diet. In our next video, I'm going to share with you the one simple equation that I put together that I think cuts right to the heart of a healthy diet for middle-aged guys. And of course, we're going to talk about the health foundations and a lot more. We'll break down a lot of the myths, fads, and bad information out there so that you can focus on doing the things that are truly going to help you to feel better, look better, perform well, and age healthfully as a middle-aged man. I hope that you will join me. And just a reminder, if you'd like genuinely useful health insights, please click on the link below. All right, guys, until then, take care.